Hey everybody, it's Trigger Bar Philosopher coming in from New Mexico. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today we have a really fun gun, very different for my channel. We have a Savage Model 220 turkey gun, bolt action shotgun that we're going to be reviewing today. Should be a good time. Let's get to shooting. Well, what are we talking about today? Isn't this a cool gun? Again, this is the Savage Model 220 Turkey. Check this out. How many bolt action shotguns have you seen? Maybe some of you that are more into shotguns have seen that a lot more than I have, but I am just not super familiar with that. It comes from the factory a little bit set up. So this was a custom order gun. He custom ordered the stock on it. He got it in a burnt bronze Cerakote finish. And then the barrel length is an 18-inch barrel length instead of the standard 22-inch. And again, what's unique about this is mag fed. I believe this is a 3-round mag, so it's probably all set up for more type of the hunting where you get the mag restrictions. I'm not sure I would use this as a home defense gun. You'd probably better off with other models. Just giving you a look at this version of it. He did replace the AccuTrigger from Savage and put in a Timney trigger. It is an amazing trigger. Let's take a look at this trigger on it. The Timney trigger, no take up, and then boom. That is pretty awesome. Boom, you're there. And again, it has this overhand safety on it. This is on safe, and then this is fire. So kind of an interesting setup there. All right, and then this is chambered in 20 gauge. Why did my friend go, and again, this is not my gun, but why would my friend go with this gun versus something else? Well, he has a good buddy, and that's how we often do things, is that has one of these and really enjoys it and has gotten a lot of turkeys. My friend is new into turkey hunting, but was able to get one this year, which is pretty cool and pretty exciting. In New Mexico, you might not think it, but they do have some good places to hunt turkey. Pretty fun game to go after. We don't have turkey loads today. With some of his turkey loads, he's pretty confident that he can take a turkey, and that's what his friend of his is doing, at about 50 yards with this. Up on top, we have the brand new Vortex Defender CCW enclosed optic. But again, it has the solar, which helps remove some of the drain on the battery. So a bright day like out today, it's going to be using the solar power instead of the battery, which is awesome. That just increases the life. Of course, the solar does not charge it. It's just a regular 2032 battery that is in it. Okay, before we get shooting, one thing that I wanted to cover is this is about the 4th sight that we have tried on this. Originally, my friend wanted to look at the Vortex Huey on here. We tried that, and the shells would get caught on the mounting system of the Vortex. Then he tried a LPVO, similar results. We couldn't get extraction. The shells kept hitting the mounting system. So we really decided we got to have probably a pistol optic, and that's pretty common with shotguns now, is to put a pistol optic on top. And again, it just gives it a little bit more space to get those shells extracted properly. All right, with that said, why don't we get some shots down range? We don't have skeet, we don't have other stuff. We're just going to be shooting it today. It'll be a good time. Let's get to shooting. Okay, well, why don't we shoot this? We have got a turkey, folks, on our range. It's down there at 40 yards. We all have to be super quiet. We have our Savage 220 turkey out with some cheap birdshot. Do we think we'll get it? Probably not. The optic isn't sighted in yet. All right, well, why don't we load this up? I only think we can get 2 in the mag here. So we're gonna get 1 more loaded here. Okay, well, we got 1 in the chamber. We got 2 in the mag. I think I said earlier it was a 3 shell holder, but this is really just a 2-round magazine. So 1 in the chamber, 2 in there. All right, and we are in our safe position now. We got 1 in the round. The gun hasn't been sighted in, but we have that turkey out at 40 yards, folks. Let's see if you can see it with our googly eye camera. Take it off safety. I think it's still up, folks. All right, it may be down. Let's go downrange and check it out. All right, folks, so did we get a kill? Debatable, but we got some decent shots here. That would have been pretty deadly. Here, and then some patterns in here. Again, this has not been zeroed, and this is not the shot that we would ever use turkey hunting, but I think we have turkey down. Pretty awesome. So glad we were able to spot and stalk and get up on this turkey. What a great hunt today. All right, well, we got 3 more shells. One thing I want to test is that one odd thing that happened, and I don't know if I hit it or not, was that the safety went on after our second shot. So I'm going to shoot some more shots downrange with it. It is a very pleasant gun to shoot. It's 20 gauge. It's kind of just unique. You know, you get used to hunting. Many of us get used to hunting with a bolt action rifle. Kind of nice to have the same system and not a pump or a semi-auto. Get used to having the same system with your shotgun. So that's just kind of a cool setup here. So I'm ready. All right, well, so today we took a look at the Savage 220 Turkey, kind of a unique, interesting gun. Maybe not so unique, but I'm not used to bolt action shotguns. And as you could tell when I was shooting it, clearly not used to it because I was short stroking it. That's what we figured out with that last jam. Still not sure why I'm hitting the safety on it or how it's happening, but when my friend whose gun it is shoots it, he doesn't get that on there. All right, well, I hope this was an interesting video for you all. All right, well, we've got our turkey to get ready because, hey, this is going to be a great Thanksgiving dinner with the turkey that we got downrange. Should be tasty. Hope everyone has a great week, and let's get to shooting.
From pistols to rifles, we'll take on the best. Reviewing each weapon, put them to the test. With revolvers and shotguns, we'll break it all down. The Second Amendment protects from the crown. Living for freedom.